Your Zodiac Astrology Horoscopes for the week starting Monday, June 30th, 2025. Planetary Summary for all signs. The week opens with a grounded tone as the moon enters Virgo, encouraging organization, practical thinking, and small thoughtful improvements. If things have felt a bit scattered lately, this is your chance to regroup and focus on the finer details. Take a closer look at your routines, your health, or that list you've been avoiding. Small steps now lead to long-term clarity. Mercury forms a trine to Saturn midweek, making it an ideal time for serious conversations, long-term decisions, and solid planning. By Thursday, Mars squares Pluto, stirring strong emotions and power dynamics. You may feel pressure to assert yourself or take control of a situation, but choose your battles wisely. This is a volatile transit that rewards patience and strategic thinking over quick reactions. Venus is still in Leo, amplifying boldness in love, fashion, and self-expression, but its square to Uranus on Saturday brings unexpected shifts in relationships or finances. What you thought was stable might suddenly change course. The moon moves through Libra and into Scorpio over the weekend, drawing attention to emotional depth and interpersonal harmony. Use Sunday's energy for reflection or one-on-one connection. This is a good time to rebuild trust, listen more deeply, or simply slow down and observe. While the week brings tension and a few sharp turns, it also offers stability through careful thought and meaningful choices. Keep your feet on the ground, but stay open to change. Leo, the Lion, 23rd July to 22nd August. Do not let other people's doubts cloud your sense of direction. This is your life, and only you truly understand what matters most to you. If something is pulling at your heart, pay attention to it. Follow the path that excites you, even if it means stepping away from what others expect. Surround yourself with people who believe in your vision, not those who question it. The right support will help you stay steady when things get uncertain. Later in the week, a close family member may surprise you with an invitation for a short getaway. If your schedule allows, consider saying yes. A change of scenery could offer the perspective you need, and the time together will strengthen a bond that has been quietly asking for attention. Even brief trips can leave lasting impressions when shared with the right person. Virgo, the Virgin, 23rd August to 23rd September. Try not to discard something just because it seems past its usefulness. An item you have been overlooking or considering tossing out will prove unexpectedly helpful this week. It is also a good time to sort through paperwork or documents you have been putting off. Hidden among them is a small but important task that still needs your attention, and addressing it now will save you unnecessary stress later. As the moon squares the sun, take the opportunity to make a fresh start where your well-being is concerned. You already know your health has been pushed aside for too long. This week brings a chance to reset, not with sweeping changes, but with small, manageable steps that make a difference. Do something kind for your body, and your mind will follow. Libra, the Scales, 23rd September to 22nd October. If it feels like everyone else is stepping back just as you are thinking of stepping forward, pause for a moment and ask yourself why. This week calls for honest reflection. Instead of rushing ahead, take a closer look at whether your current direction still aligns with your deeper goals. Just because something once appealed to you does not mean it still serves you now. Be honest with yourself about what you truly want, not just what you feel drawn to in the moment. Try to shift your focus from short-term gains to long-term purpose. Take stock of what really needs to happen for you to move forward in a meaningful way. It is not about making drastic decisions, but about asking better questions and seeking clarity. Talk to those you trust and gather different perspectives before locking anything in. The right path will feel less urgent and more grounded once you have taken time to listen to yourself fully. Scorpio, the Scorpion, 24th October to 22nd November. Waiting for the perfect moment will only hold you back. The truth is, it rarely arrives. If something has been sitting on your mind or pulling at your attention, now is the time to act. There is power in taking that first step, even if you do not feel fully ready. Progress begins when you stop hesitating and start moving. Years from now, you will be glad you began when you did. Regret does not come from trying. It comes from wondering what might have happened if you had not. You owe it to yourself to begin, even if it is small. Let this be the week you push doubt aside and commit to something that matters to you. Sagittarius, the Archer, 23rd November to 21st December. You still have time, but only if you stop letting your attention drift. If your mind keeps wandering, opportunities may start to slip away. There's a window here, but it will not stay open forever. You have been holding back too often, waiting for a sign or the perfect conditions. While you hesitate, others are stepping forward. This is not the moment to sit on the sidelines. If you want to move ahead, you need to take action, not just think about it. Being bold is not always easy, but it is your best way through. Stop second-guessing and start showing up. The only way to make progress now is to be part of what is happening, not just an observer. Capricorn, the Sea Goat, 22nd December to 20th January. This is a week to shift your focus back toward people. If you have been feeling disconnected or left out lately, now is the time to change that. Isolation can creep in slowly, but it often takes one small step to reverse. There have likely been opportunities you have not seen simply because you were not part of the conversation. That can change now. Reach out. Take the lead. If you wait for others to notice your absence, you may be waiting a while. Be the one to make the first move, whether it is picking up the phone, suggesting a catch-up, or saying yes to a last-minute invite. You do not have to do everything at once, but you do have to begin. Connection often starts with a simple gesture. Aquarius, the Water Carrier, 21st January to 19th February. You are under no pressure to act just yet, and there is no need to share your ideas before you are ready. This is a week for quiet clarity. Simply imagining something better for yourself sets things in motion. Possibilities begin to unfold when you give yourself space to think freely without needing validation or input. Use this time to sketch out a plan that makes sense to you, even if it is still just taking shape. Let others set the pace if they need to, but do not feel the need to match their energy. Watch carefully how others go about their goals, noticing what helps and what hinders them. There is a lot to learn right now just by observing. Be especially wary of those who speak the loudest, as volume does not always equal wisdom. Trust your quieter instincts and move when the timing feels right for you. Pisces, the Fish, 20th February to 20th March. You are at risk of undermining your own credibility by shifting the narrative too often. Even if your intentions are good, the more the story changes, the harder it becomes for others to trust what you say. Now is the time to step back and consider how honesty might serve you better. Speaking plainly and owning up to what has happened may feel uncomfortable at first, but it clears the air and puts you in a stronger position moving forward. Later in the week, a young girl may turn to you for guidance. This is no coincidence, and the advice she needs is something only you are in a position to offer. Be patient, listen carefully, and trust your instincts in how you respond. Your words will stay with her longer than you realize, so choose them with care. Aries, the Ram, 21st March to 20th April. An opportunity you have been waiting for is finally within reach. It may not look exactly the way you imagined, and there could be a few twists and turns you did not expect, but that should not hold you back. If you want it to happen, You will need to take the lead and drive it forward. Waiting for the perfect moment could mean missing it altogether. So trust your instincts and step in with purpose. As things begin to move, expect others to take notice. A variety of people may want to get involved, and some may even try to steer the outcome their way. Stay steady. This is your moment to set the direction, and you will feel most satisfied when you know you have shaped the result on your terms. Keep your focus, take the reins, and let the others fall in step. Taurus, the Bull, 21st April to 21st May. You may find yourself feeling slightly overwhelmed as the week unfolds, so do not hesitate to delegate what you can. Passing along some of your smaller tasks will help ease the pressure and create space for you to focus on what actually matters. Trying to do everything yourself is admirable, but not always practical. Lightening the load now will leave you with more clarity and energy as the days move on. Alongside this, make time for your friendships. A thoughtful gesture or kind word will go a long way this week. There could come a moment when you need those same people close, not just for help, but for support. The effort you make now will not be forgotten, and these bonds will strengthen when you need them most. Let those around you know they matter. Gemini, the Twins, 21st May to 21st June. Life is too short to carry old resentments, and this week offers a gentle reminder that it might be time to mend fences. Reaching out to that old friend could bring more comfort than you expect. Both of you have grown, changed, and lived through things since you last spoke, and there is plenty to share. Do not let pride or hesitation hold you back from taking the first step. Sometimes a simple message can rebuild a bridge you thought was long gone. While you are reconnecting, be sure not to forget about that letter or message you have been meaning to send. Its contents may mean far more to someone else than you realize, and delaying could lead to missed timing. Trust your instinct and follow through. Towards the end of the week, a light-hearted encounter with someone in yellow might lift your mood when you least expect it. Small moments can have a lasting effect, so stay open to them. Cancer, the Crab, 22nd June to 22nd July. Things are quieter for you this week astrologically, and that gives you a little more room to move at your own pace. Use this time wisely and follow through on what matters most to you. Even if the goal feels out of reach or the task seems thankless, it is still worth doing. If you succeed, great. And if you do not, no one will be able to say you did not try. This week, focus on the things you can influence and leave the rest to sort itself out. An unexpected moment could shift the tone of a friendship. Someone you know, likely an Aquarius, may express a wish to move beyond friendship and explore something more personal. You might need time to sit with how you feel about that. There is no rush. The real question is whether you can picture the same future that they do. Whatever your answer, keep it honest and kind, and stay grounded in what feels right to you. Romance, money, career, travel, home, well-being and more. Follow your weekly Zodiac astrology horoscopes here. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. See you next week.